Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Sunday, August 24th, 2025. You may follow me on the Attack the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. We're going to use Don Miguel Ruiz's The Four Agreements. I think that is the first time I have said that correctly in months. We're just going to pull a few cards. Oh, one on the table. Two on the floor. We'll do one more shuffle. We got three with bottom of the deck. Okay. Look at that. Three different categories. We got don't make assumptions, discern the truth. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally. Then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Be impeccable with your word. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. Don't take anything personally. Be immune to others' opinions. Love this one. My little turtle. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of endless suffering. I mean, that's true. That's for sure true. It's kind of like just go out there and be who you are and do what you do and forget about everything else and everyone else, you know? Like, you can't control everyone. You take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. I mean, don't you think you should have a little bit of a judgment for yourself? Especially when you're in the wrong. I understand what they're saying. They're saying, like, don't beat yourself up. I get that. And I would say that all day. Don't feel guilt and shame and don't beat yourself up for sure. But if I'm not judging myself, how do I realize when I've done something wrong? I don't know. Drop it in the comments if you have something to say about that. I would like to hear it. And then this. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make assumptions. We misunderstand. We take it personally. Then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. So it's kind of funny because this reminds me of when I had the interaction with the lady at work last November. And when I went back and I realized I just should have never said what I said. I should have just let it go, let the situation go, and just ignored her, right? Because I didn't want to be friends with her. I didn't want to have anything to do with her. But I should have just let the situation go and not let it unfold the way that it unfolded, because it turned out to be just a big pile of shit, honestly. And don't get me wrong, like, I learned from that, that was a lesson for me. But I think overall it was unnecessary in the overall scheme of things, especially for her, it didn't bring her any enlightenment whatsoever. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. Like I literally don't think it brought her any type of clarity or anything about herself, you know? The funny thing is this makes me think too, if you subscribe, the guy that I fell in love with at work, sometimes I go back in my head and I replay the events and I think I should have just never said anything to him. Which would have been kind of horrible for me because I would have had to keep that all to myself and keep that all bottled up. But at the same time, like if I was in love with him and I didn't say anything and I saw him going towards my friend and they start a relationship or whatever the case. I mean, I don't even know what's going on over there. I try not to pay attention. I could just I mean, I'm walking away from the situation anyway, so I could have done that without saying anything. You know what I mean? So which would have been better? Saying the truth or letting it go quietly into that good night, you know? I don't know. I'm still debating. I still think about it every day. I'm going to let it go at that. Take what you want from the messages. I hope they resonate. I hope you enjoy them. I hope, if anything, you are entertained. I'll talk to you later.